It's time for Lolli and Sweets.
Learning with Lolli and Sweets. Let's make a photo transfer. Hi, Lolli and Sweets and boys and girls.
Hi.
Welcome to this week's new episode of Learning with Lolli and Sweets, where today we're gonna do a photo transfer with copy paper. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking that sounds hard, but it's not at all, and it's super fun. But before we get started, let's go get our helper, Mia, to help us out.
Yay! Hello?
Hi, Mia. Today we're gonna do a photo transfer. It's so much fun. Do you wanna help us out?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Okay, now last week, boys and girls, you heard me right. We are going to do a photo transfer with photocopy paper. Now I know what you're thinking, this looks like a picture, but it's not. As you can see, it's just paper. I literally just took the picture from my phone, took it to the photocopy place and made a laser copy. Now that is a very important step. As I learned the hard way, I printed it with my regular printer over here and nothing happened. The ink does not stay on what we are trying to transfer. Now, there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. Now, you can put it on a plate, you can put it on mugs, you can put it on a cup, but we are going to put it on a candle holder as, you know, right now everybody's home and looking for fun things to do, and this is a great gift. Valentine's Day is coming, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays. You can make something at home with just the things that you have at home and spend 65 cents on a photocopy. Now, if you've looked online, there's a couple of different materials that they use. Some people use gloss gel acrylic medium, and other people use Mod Podge matte water-based glue finish. Now, we did try both just to see what happens, and even though they both come out great, this one is a lot harder to use with kids, only because you have to be a lot more gentle in the peeling process, where this one is a lot easier to use. So we went ahead and used the gloss gel acrylic medium. All right, so let's get started. So Mia, can you help us out? Put some glue on this?
Mm-hmm.
You silly. Mwah. All right, so with using one of our little sponge sticks over here, Mia is going to put some glue across the picture, and you're going to put the glue on the actual printed side. Remember, this is a laser print that you need to have done at a photocopy place unless you have a laser printer. All right, Mia, go ahead, let's put some glue. Good job, now spread it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
On the picture?
Put it on the whole picture. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and finish spreading this a little more evenly. Mia, that was an amazing job, and you definitely left enough for us to spread around, so that's great. So we're just gonna spread it, spread it, spread it, and that's it. That's all that was required. And by the way, you can pick these up either at a Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any arts and crafts store will have these for you. Now, once you put the glue on it, you go ahead and...
Can I do it?
Yep. Now I need you to help spread that. There we go.
Really?
Uh-huh. And you want to go through the whole picture and really, really make sure that there's no parts that didn't stick. Just you can either do it with a credit card or a card or a license, or you can even use your fingers as long as you make sure that there is no bubbles on your picture. See, as you can see right through there, it's nice, it's stuck on, and I can see that there is no bubbles. It's nice and smooth. All right, so I don't see any bubbles, but you know what? We're gonna go over it just to make sure. I got this coffee card. You can just go and feather it across and make sure there's no bubbles. Go ahead, you give it a try. Good job. Now let's do this side a little bit.
Am I doing a great job?
You are doing a great job, Mia. Perfect, make sure you get the edges, like this.
And now perfect.
And perfect. Oh, there's a little bubble over here. See, you can even see the little bubbles, and then you just go ahead and you just slide the card apart. See, there was a bubble right there. See?
Can I see, Mommy? Can I see it? Ooh, I think I see one bubble right there.
Right there? Okay, let's go ahead and smooth that out. What do you think, Mia? Does that look pretty smooth now?
Yeah.
Okay, now the next step is you're gonna leave it overnight for 12 hours. You can leave it for 24 hours, but 12 hours is about right. So you're gonna go ahead and leave this overnight. All right, so this looks great. Now we went ahead and did one last night so we can show you the next step and not have to wait 12 hours. So I'm gonna put this aside, and we have our dried candle holder right here. It's nice and dry, as you can see, and it's ready to be wet and peeled.
Let's peel it.
Let's peel it, that's right. So some people use sponges. I personally think when you're working with kids, it's a lot easier to use just your little finger. You dip it in water. Go ahead, Mia. And I'll have a paper towel for you.
I got it.
And one for me, as the peeling process can be a little messy. So you wanna make sure you're in a place that it's okay to get just a little messy as we start peeling the paper. Now, as I mentioned before, the Mod Podge works great. All right, that's enough. We're gonna let that, we're just gonna rub that in. That's enough, yeah? We're just gonna rub it in just like that. Now, as I said, the Mod Podge works great too, don't get me wrong, but it's a little more gentle and it tears easy if you put too much pressure on it. So as you can see, as we're starting to wet it, you see the picture, instead of white, it starts getting a little translucent and you can start seeing the image on the other side. Okay, so the peeling process takes a few times to go over. You wanna wet it, go in some circular motions, and as you can see, the little papers start to lift off, literally peel away. See, it's literally peeling away. The only thing is once you get the first section off, you wanna let it dry and do it again. You might have to repeat this about 4 or 5 times to get your end result. So I would say in between each time that you peel it, let it dry a little bit so that you don't tear holes in it. That was the problem that I had with the Mod Podge. Holes were tearing in our picture really quickly. So you definitely wanna go slow, but the good part is that kids can definitely do it with you when you're using the gloss gel. It does hold up a lot better. You just have to be more gentle with the Mod Podge. All right, you wanna help me peel some of those off? Ooh, this looks so cool. We can really start seeing the image coming out. This is gonna be cool. And I know some of you guys are thinking, why don't you just glue the picture on and seal it? Well, because if you glue it on, it's white on one side and the other side, you can see the picture, which isn't really as magical as being able to see through the candle and seeing the image. But that's why we are doing a paper transfer, because you're actually transferring the image to the glass and therefore becomes kind of part of the glass, and you can, when you light a candle or anything, you can see right through as opposed to having like white side behind it, you know. And it's a lot of fun. This is actually fun. For those of you that like peeling labels or anything like that, you're gonna love this project.
Can we peel this part?
No, we're gonna wait a little minute and we're gonna peel it again. So this is really cool. As you can see, you can already start seeing the image on the other side, and we're just gonna wait and do this process another 3 times, and it'll just get more and more translucent. So depending on what you are looking for, just remember that once you see that it's starting to get small little holes, stop there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stop and repeat the process a few times. We're just gonna let that dry. All right, now we have done it a few times. I'm putting the white paper behind so you can really see the image. It is, I think maybe there was a couple parts, maybe I went a little too hard and we were having a little fun with it. But as you can see the picture on this side and you can see it on this side. And that is what's cool. It's almost kind of magical, huh, Mia? Yep, and now we went ahead and put a candle inside, and now you can go ahead and give this as a gift. You can pick a picture of, who's your favorite princess, Mia? Tiana's her favorite princess. You can add Tiana, you can add a picture of your grandma or grandpa. You can do a picture of yourself, your grandparents, whatever you want. There's so many fun things that you can do with photo transfer, and literally we only bought our gloss gel, and We spent like 65 cents on a copy. And this was super cool and super fun, and we made a gift. And you can make it with mason jars, whatever you have at home, you can just have fun with it. Now, last but not least, we are going to seal it and make sure you can also find dishwasher safe. Mod Podge does make a dishwasher safe gloss to put over it, but we're gonna go ahead and seal it with this because it still does seal it. We're gonna put one last coat to protect it. All right, Mia, can you help me out?
Yeah.
All right. Gentle, and we're gonna do nice, even strokes. Good job, Mia.
Get all those layers quiet.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's broken.
It's okay.
I'm thinking my grandma to Mother's Fist to Mother's Day.
That's such a nice present for you to give to your grandma for Mother's Day.
And don't forget, when they crush, it might get a little bit messy.
It does get a little bit messy, so make sure you always have some napkins around. And if you like doing DIY fun things with your kids or with your parents, or just have fun on your own, don't forget to
Like, share, and subscribe.
That's right. Don't forget to like this. Don't forget to share it with other friends that love to do DIY things together and have fun. And don't forget to subscribe because we are putting up new episodes every week. All right, Lolli, sweet boys and girls, thank you so much for joining us. Right? Say thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
We'll see you next
everybody.
time. Bye. Look how beautiful that is.